Magny, welcome to Argentina. Big fight on Saturday night, first UFC Fight Night in Argentina. How are you living this moment, being the trailblazer for the franchise here in Argentina against a local fighter?
I love it. I love that UFC decided to go with me as Santiago as the headliner. The fact that they instilled that responsibility upon me, I feel like it's a great challenge for me, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to deliver for the fans and for the UFC.
Today on the face-off, we just heard you say that it was all right. There wasn't too much emotion in that. In the first one, it was even a little bit less. You were at a point you were like looking down, okay, from your height and your height advantage. But you're looking down at him like, okay, who's this guy? So how do you handle that? Those feelings outside of the cage?
For me, at this point, there's no hostility towards the guy. You know what I mean? Like I've been contracted to go out there and get the job done, and that's what I'm worried about. Leading up to it, I don't see the advantage of going out there and trying to mean about the guy, see who breaks eye contact first, and all the other nonsense. Like I don't feel like that gives you any kind of advantage in the fight. I'm confident in what I did in training to allow me to be successful on Saturday night, and that's what I rely on. Everything else leading up to that point is not really that important to me. I know what I need to do Saturday night to get the job done, and that's the part that I'm focused on.
If I had to analyze Santiago Ponzinibbio, I would say he's a striker first. He measures his time, he buys his time. How would you complete the diagnostic, your evaluation of him? How would you continue this?
Yeah, I'll absolutely say he's a striker, and he's a dangerous striker. He's very explosive. He has a majority of his wins by knockout. So he's definitely, in my book, or my opinion, a striker and a talented one. But at the end of the day, he's not a fighter who I haven't faced before. I mean, I faced some very experienced strikers in the octagon and in training. So I'm ready for the challenge in Santiago.
The height difference is going to be a defining factor in the fight. How do you see it? How do you see it played out in the fight? You're much taller and rangier than him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I realized how much of a height advantage I had when we met in person, that gave me so much more confidence going back to the gym and working our game plan. I know you sticking that jab on him early and sticking that jab on him often is going to frustrate him, and that's going to eventually catch him and knock him out.
Win or lose, what comes next for you in the near future, in the next year? What are your plans? I assume you obviously you're planning on winning, but what's the outlook for 2019 for you and for your division?
For me, it's all about getting back to consistency, getting back to staying active again. I'm going to go out there, get the job done Saturday night, leave with the win, and turn around and ask UFC for a fight right away, either late this year or early 2019, and keep the ball rolling. 2019 is my year to get that title shot and win it, so it starts this Saturday with Santiago.
I was talking to Santiago earlier today, and we were talking about how people in Argentina perceive their sportsmen, and win or lose, they appreciate if they give everything, So you can see if you follow boxing, if you see Marcos Maidana when he fought Floyd Mayweather, he lost twice, but he gave his best, and people regarding as high as the guys who won championships. So if he gives his best, he's gonna be asked for a rematch, or he be asked to come back. Would you do it again if it feels right, if it feels right to come back?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the fact that we're brought here to Argentina for the first one, I want to make it something that the fans here are going to remember. If it goes out there and ends up being a split decision win and I get the win that way, and the fans are like, I want to see a rematch, don't do that again, I would absolutely love to come down here and do it again. At the end of the day, put on a great show for fans is what I'm here to do. And if the fans appreciate it that much and want to see us running back, I would absolutely love to come down here and do it again.
Finally, you fought abroad many times, outside the United States many times, but Argentina prides itself for having one of the loudest crowds in the world in all of sports. How do you expect that to play out in the fight on Saturday night, being the first event, a must-win fight for the local fighter, and all that crowd cheering on him and making so much noise?
I'm excited for it. I guess I experienced a soccer game here in Argentina a couple months ago, and it was an amazing experience. The fans really got engaged with their sports teams, and they were really loud in the arena. I mean, they had chants going, they had drums rolling, they had all types of stuff going during that soccer game. So if that's the kind of energy about the soccer game, I can't wait to see the energy to bring for Saturday night when it comes fight time.